Hi, Taurus. Um, I am going to try and sneak in this reading before my kids come and destroy everything. um, I am just doing the 2021 year ahead Astro with Tarot intuitive forecast for you guys. So I am going to show you what I pulled. I am using the Divine Feminine Oracle card deck for this, and for you guys, it's perfect. I pulled Hestia, the goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. I think that's applicable because Taurus does rule the second house, which is all about the body, and is ruled by Venus. Then we have Inanna, the queen of heaven and earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. And then we have Sappho, the poetess. I love every inch of my body, and I love the women in my life fiercely. So yeah, Taurus, I think you are being called, being led to see yourselves as the loving, beautiful entity that you are. I know that sometimes Tauruses, you guys are ruled by Venus, and sometimes you can be very nitpicky about your bodies, more your bodies than other people's bodies, strangely enough, even though Tauruses are beautiful. Like, Tauruses rule beauty. So it's kind of strange to me that they can be so judgmental to themselves, although love other women's bodies no matter the shape or form fiercely. So I really think that you guys are reconciling that within yourselves, and that's a beautiful thing. And heads up, Taurus, here's my little intuitive secret for you. I think that you guys actually rule the earth. I know the earth is not actually on the astrological plane because we all live here, but from what I've observed from Tauruses, they all are almost like one with the earth. They all deeply, it's like the earth is a part of them. Um, my dad was a Taurus sun, and my cousin is actually a Taurus rising. We thought she was a Taurus sun, but we looked it up, and she's a Taurus rising and an Aries sun. And like, it's almost like you feel the grounding. You feel grounded around a Taurus, like they just make you feel comfortable, like being barefoot on the earth. So I really feel that you Tauridians rule the earth, which is absolutely amazing. So for the tarot, I am using the Muse deck, and the Magician flipped at me a couple times now. So I really feel like you guys have been working on things, maybe working on acquiring things like acquiring knowledge or acquiring education, or acquiring a spiritual practice like learning from people, and just really acquiring things and being shown. But you have everything you need now. And I feel like there's some kind of hesitation with you guys moving forward on your path. But I'm hearing that there shouldn't be. Yeah, like with the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Voices, and the World here. Like, it's like you guys have been, you guys are still looking for more knowledge, but I'm with the World. I'm being told that you already have the knowledge you need to step forward into your new path, into your new calling. And then I got the Six of Emotions and the Five of Materials. So I know a lot of you guys, especially this year, have been mourning ones that we lost, like a sense of innocence, a sense of your childhood. Yeah, like just a freer time, a time where things were easier, a time where things were freer. And actually, with this card, I'm being called to the fact that she's holding like space inside. So I really feel like you guys, you Tauruses have been trying to hold that space for other people, to kind of shelter them, from disruption. But in that, you've actually felt left out and maybe out of touch with things. But that's changing. So, with this path that you've been on, with this acquiring, with this protecting of other people, with this giving more than you receive, you're actually built up your abundance. And Aries just got this card too. You've built up your strength, you've built up like your stamina and your perseverance within yourself. And my actual favorite biblical quote has to do with perseverance. So I'll just say it regardless of what your spiritual background is. It's consider it pure joy, my brothers, whensoever we face trials of many kinds, because the testing of our faith builds perseverance. And I really feel like you guys have had your faith or your trust in things tested. But that has built you up to know that everything you need comes from within inside you. And you're going to go forward at this time with a joy. Oh, and I'm getting truth chills. Being guided, being shown exactly where you need to go on your path. And it might feel a little isolating, with going through that 10th house transit that you're going through. You may have to just like keep your nose to the grindstone, do things one step at a time. But I'm being told that you're being carried, and you're actually being shown your soul's path, which is amazing. With the sun and the strength card, like you guys are going towards like your heart shine, and it's going to be hard work, but that's nothing for a Taurus. Like you guys, you guys epitomize hard work and perseverance. So that's beautiful. And I'm just like really feeling my heart chakra light up with this. And next I pulled some, I think these are the Divine Light Oracle cards for you guys. And I have Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So that is so pertinent to what I said at the beginning of your reading, how you guys like actually, I think you're ruled by the Earth and Venus, or like a great just reverence and love for the Earth that you almost blend with it. You're almost like one with the Earth as Tauridians. And that is like a part of your ancestral heritage somehow. And if you're a Taurus sun, um, then you would have a father that is the same. Then you would have a father or the father figure in your life that has a great reference for the Earth as well. And if you're a Taurus moon, like your mother or whoever you see as your mother figure would also have a great reverence or a love of the Earth, or be very earthy or growing. So that's beautiful. Let's see what else you guys got here. Soul family, calling your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So like I said, it's going to be one step at a time. And you guys are so used to being the support for other people. But I'm being told like that now that you guys are actually going to have to allow other people in to help you, which isn't a bad thing. I know you Tauridians like to you like to do things your own way and like persevere. And it's almost like when people get in the way, it's almost like more work than it's worth to explain how you like things done. But you're going to be called this year to allow other people in, to allow other people to help you, to actually voice when you need help, to stay in that stable alignment that you have. So that's not a bad thing, Taurus. All right, and then we got you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So yeah, like I said, you guys have already collected all the skills, all the knowledge, all like the rep that you need to start going towards your path. Um, yeah. Oh, and you guys have Mars going into your house. So you're going to get a little bit of the Aries spirit to go for things that you really want, to get that spark of like, yes, I can do this. Now, you guys usually have this on a very earthy level, but you guys are going to be getting like intuitive hits, like things. So the fire signs usually refer to like the inspired creativity. The sun stands for like your soul's purpose. You guys are going to get the intuitive guidance and intuitive hits to just go for something without being so planned out, like earth signs do. But you're also going to get signs that that is the right way to go, and you're going to be able to have people come into your life that will help you with that, and you're actually going to allow them to help you. I have to mention this because I got a message before I did this reading, that Teridians, you guys' words can build up or break down. So just be aware of that, that your words have such effect. It can be like a soothing, calming, loving, like building up effect, but that your words can also like cut people's soul. And I don't think maybe you don't know this about yourselves. I'm just thinking about the Teridians that I know, that you guys just, there's a respect and integrity that people naturally see about you. And I don't know if you see that, but there's a stability and an integrity and just a very grounding level that when you say things, perhaps you won't know how much effect they have on people around you, but they do. So I just need to tell you that because I thought that was kind of funny. I can see that in my dad, that, he sometimes gave me, he definitely gave me words that I always needed, but sometimes like they could be soul crushing words with just like a phrase. But also like beautiful confirming words as well. And I think Tauridians mostly confirm and mostly build up beauty, but definitely you guys will tell people where they're lacking when they need it. So maybe you don't know that, but you should definitely know that. All right. And now I'm going to go into your astrological transits for the year. So Taurus, you guys have just come out of a long extended period in the 9th house. So it was a really long time, from like 2018. So you may have been just kind of not having to unearth things, having to work very hard, perhaps on an educational path, perhaps on a spiritual path, perhaps on some sort of teaching path, or learning about other cultures and other worlds. But it's been really slow going in that. And I think that you guys particularly, I'm hearing, just like to do things completely and right. And that just makes sense. You guys are very grounded. You need to feel like you have a good, secure hold on things in order to go forward with them. But Saturn and Jupiter just went into your 10th house. So with Aquarius being there, and I've had this message about Teridians like all year, that you guys are going to be doing, a lot of you I think are teachers actually. So maybe some of you will be going online and teaching, and maybe you don't think you have the credentials for that, but you definitely do. There's going to be some kind of intuitive hit, intuitive way, intuitive path for you guys to do this dream career or this dream path. Or this is also, even if you're not working, this is really like your life's purpose, like your life's gifts that you can give out to the world. Like you're going to be led in a way and confirmed in a way that you're just going to be pushed to do it. And I know I had a 10th house thing last year and I did not want to start making videos. but this channel premiered its first video January 21st of last year, and I'm such an introvert, but it's going to be the same for you, I'm told, that you guys are just going to be pushed with that Mars inspiration into coming out and shining your light. And with Venus, with you guys, it's just going to so nurture and so find such stability for other people. So that's amazing. Jupiter will also be slipping into your 11th house later in the year. So you will be receiving rewards this year for coming out and finding your purpose and shining your light in the way that you guys do. Now, I don't have to worry about you guys. A 10th house transit with Saturn there. Saturn makes you do the work, but I don't have to worry about that with Turidians, because you guys, if you set your mind towards something, like, you will just keep going and going and going until you get it. It's sometimes with you guys just the surety or the inspiration. But once you get that, and once you feel that in your heart, like, you're going to go forward and you're going to do amazing things. And I also did want to talk about Mars being in your first house this year, which is amazing. You guys are going to feel a revelation on who you are, which lines up really well with your 10th house transit. You guys are, and I'm just getting truth chills, the light is going to be shining on the Taurus with Mars. You guys are going to work towards nurturing your body, nurturing the love in your life, like love for yourself, though, like self-love, self-healing, perhaps doing things in a different way, consuming better foods, just growing your own foods, just really bringing the integration that you guys have with the earth into your body. And with Aquarius there up in your 10th house, that 10th house can also be reputation, or actually how you parent and nurture as well. So I really feel like you guys, that's going to build your stability up more, build your self-confidence up more, build your reputation up more. And you guys are like going to shine. Now, you guys like to go and go and go and go, but I think you're going to get a revelation about like how much attention you're getting this year from the hard work that you're so used to always doing. So that's amazing and beautiful that you guys are having that recognition come in this year. If anyone deserves it, is certainly the Tauruses. You guys sometimes work behind the scenes, but you're so nurturing and loving and growing, and like, you're just the fertile soil. You're just the earth that grows things. And usually it's other people, but this year it's going to be you guys. So that's amazing. Let me just see. I'm going to check quick where Neptune is hanging out for you, because that would be maybe some spots of confusion for you. All right. So we got Taurus. Oh, yeah. Your 11th house. So maybe, I don't know why I just couldn't think of that automatically. It's right after Aquarius. So Pisces, being your 11th house, you may have had some confusion about where you fit in the world. May have had some confusion about your friend groups, or maybe you've actually not even been out in your friend groups lately, or felt you needed them. But Jupiter will be entering Pisces later in the year. So you guys, just like the card that I pulled, like your soul family, you guys are really going to be connecting, perhaps teaching, or perhaps teaching, I'm hearing, like other people, and they're going to become connected to you, but they're also going to give you value as well. Like, you're really going to connect with a broader group this year. And they're going to be able to help you on your path. I said the same thing for Aries. Like, I did a reading during the summer about people that you're meeting this upcoming year not being insignificant in any way. And you won't notice it right away, but they will have significance later on. And I really feel with Jupiter moving into your guys' 11th house in Pisces, like these are going to be deep connections, like maybe connections that you haven't felt before. Like that's how close these connections are going to be for you. Almost like, and I'm getting truth chills again, like almost like family that's not necessarily related by blood, like people you can talk, people that understand you, people you don't have to explain things to. So that's beautiful, Taurus. And this is a little intimidating, but I got told to pull out a deck I've never used for you. So who knows what'll come out. I literally never pulled from this deck. We have the tea leaf cards here. And I am going to pull some things for you, Taurus. I don't read books when I get tarot cards because I read intuitively. So let's hope that these messages come out correctly for you. Oh. All right. So we have dog, far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. And flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. And so with the dog, I really feel like Taurus says, yeah, you guys have been, well, with Corona, I really feel like you guys have been separated from people that you love, from people that have been a part of your stability for so long. And that's just a sign that, like, even though you're apart, like the closeness has not eroded. Maybe some of you feel like because you're not physically there, the closeness has eroded, but that's not what I'm getting. I'm getting like a stable, like you'll come back into their lives after this time and it will be just like, yeah, just like a little dog pack with the loyalty of the dog. Like everything will be at a different time, but you'll be just as close. And with flag, yeah, don't be tempted to lower your standards. I'm just getting that there are particular people, particular situations in your life that perhaps have not been in the true integrity that you guys have felt, and that you guys do not, I don't even have to worry about this with Tauruses. You don't have to lower your standards. You don't have to lower the amount of love that you should have for yourself or the amount of stability that you know you have as a person just to make others happy. I hope Tauruses are not doing that. You guys are like our rock. You guys are like the most beautiful people. Let me just see what else flew out here. Inkpot, problems to be resolved. And I did get a month with that, so let's see what this is about. May. So if you guys have had problems with perhaps communication, I'm getting Inkpot, that would be writing, that'd be the third house, communication, traveling, perhaps seeing the people that you feel separated from. Apparently in May that will be resolved. And I'm getting like cherry blossoms on that. So perhaps when the spring comes in, and you guys have been separated, perhaps, well, I would assume in the north at least, things will be loosened up in the spring because, you know, flu season will be over. So that just makes sense. So then we have Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. With Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. Yeah, so I really feel like it's been a confusing struggle for you guys. I'm almost getting like you're like walking through mud, and I got that for the year for everybody, but especially you guys, because you just keep on persevering, like you don't stop, and it's been so exhausting. I'm just getting that, but you guys guys are actually super funny too. You guys like rule humor. Like with Venus, you could bring, yeah, like with your words, you could build up or break down. So with the rainbow in the jug, like situations that are tense in your life, like bring some humor into it. Bring some light into the situations. Kind of water the hard mud. Water the hard dry dirt and turn it into mud so it's more flowing. I'm getting that you guys can do that this year, so that's amazing. I got 2 more months, January and February. Yeah, you guys are gonna see these changes come in. A lot of changes come in just suddenly in January and February. Now, in January, you might still be a little stuck. Not a lot of movement coming in. Some frustration. Be level-headed towards the end of January. Don't get too stuck in the way you expect situations to come out, because things are blowing and changing on your behalf. And I feel like until February, you might not be able to see that whole picture, but you're going to be able to see things as they're unfolding for you. And I'm just going to take the top card. They're telling me to take the top card. Bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem. So I don't know what this problem is specifically for each of you. I'd have to look at each of your charts individually. But things, like I said, are coming together for you. And you're going to be able to see from where you are now to where you're going as a little bridge. And I invite you to take that bridge, because that's what you guys are really being called to do this year. And you also have the ability, I'm just seeing the 2 green parts with the red here, which to me represents the root chakra. You guys have the ability to bring things together for other people, but in a way that's not unfair, that's not depleting you as it might have done in the past. Like things are going to be equal, things are going to be fair, things are going to be balanced. So that's amazing, Taurus. You guys are like my secret favorite sign. I have a 0-degree moon in Taurus. My dad was a 0-degree sun in Taurus. My favorite cousin is a Taurus. You guys just are lovely. You bring the beauty and the growing energy to the earth. And I think you're undervalued as a zodiac sign in general, about just how nurturing and loving and beautiful you are. So you're being called to see that beauty in yourself right now, Taurus, without the critical eye. So I really hope you take advantage of that. But I know you will, because, you're a Taurus. So thank you guys so much for allowing me to read for you for your 2021 year ahead. It's been an honor, and have an amazing year.